Good day. Happy Smell Yourself Sunday. I am your lovely host, Madam CJ, and the topic that we're going to be speaking about today is the almighty and lovely and powerful vagina, aka yoni, aka pussy. Those are the words that I use for the vagina. And I am speaking from a cisgender uh, woman standpoint, as I was born naturally female, meaning I was born with a vagina. I am not of transgender identity or orientation. So, also, I want to say that if you are watching this video and you're under the age of 18, you must get your parents' permission. That's it, because I use explicit language and I use curse words and I speak on some subjects that are for a mature audience. So now that we got those housekeeping rules out of the way, let's get to it. I want women to start being mindful. Take care of your pussy like you take care of your hair. I say that because I started using yoni eggs back in 2009, and I really started being mindful about my vagina um, when I was really grown, 28 years old. We're taught that our vagina is bad. We're taught that our vagina should not seek pleasure. We're not really taught as a society, or society has us thinking that our vagina is only to have babies and I hope I'm making sense, to have sex as well. But the thing about it is, nobody really teaches us how to take care of our vagina properly. And what I mean is putting things on the vagina, putting things in the vagina, but vaginal health. That's the term. Nobody teaches us about proper vaginal health. Now, this is a very broad topic. So I'll start with my situation. I've been dealing with uterine fibroids since 2000, and knowingly I was diagnosed in 2007, 2008, 2008. But I believe they started forming when I was about 17 years old, and that was in 1992. Um, Now, my emotional state that I was in contributed to the growth of the fibroids. Also, um, the fact that I was eating a lot of things that were not womb healthy contributed to the growth of fibroids. And also the things that I was putting on my body with chemicals, man-made synthetics, contributed to the growth of the fibroids that I am now healing today. And that is why I say we must take care of our vaginas, aka yonis, aka pussies, like we take care of our hair. Now you might say, well, she ain't got no damn hair. No, I ain't got no hair right now. But back in the day, I had hairstyles galore. I was a professional black girl. Shout out to Dr. Yaba Blay for that term. I was a professional black girl, which means that I had the relaxer up until 1994, and then that's when I came back to my natural self, and I've been natural ever since then. Um, I've done the weave glue. I've done the color. I've done everything to adorn my hair. And now it's like, really that's not a priority of mine. This womb is a priority of mine. So we as women must start making our womb and our vagina a fucking priority and not just for fucking. Okay? We need to be mindful of the products that we put on our skin, meaning the soap products. Some of you all tell me, I have a soap company called Divine Clementine Soap on the Rope, and it's called, and it's made all natural soap. It's made from goat's milk or coconut milk, and it is yoni safe. And I get a lot of people telling me, oh, I have sensitive skin, so I can only use Dove. Child, please stop. Spare me. I understand the emotional attraction to Dove because they have a beautiful campaign, um, basically talking about how women should embrace their natural selves, and I'm paraphrasing, but they've been doing that campaign, I think, since 2005. But the thing about it is, Dove is not the best soap for your yoni, and is not the best soap for sensitive skin. It has many synthetics in them, in the soaps, that cause different issues. Endocrine disruptors. Dove, it includes endocrine disruptors. And endocrine disruptors are hormone disruptors, which means that some people have been saying that the hormone disruptors have been attributed to a femininity in men and a masculinity in women. I'm staying away from that because I have not done that research. But I do know that endocrine disruptors also contribute to ovarian cancer and uterine fibroids and other womb issues. So I want to say, when you all are picking these soaps, make sure you read the freaking ingredients. If it has 5 or more ingredients in there that you cannot fucking pronounce, then you need to put the fucking soap up. You need to be using Divine Clementine Soap on the Rope. You need to be using any other all natural soap that does not irritate the yoni. And I'm not talking about Dr. Bronner's, because women cannot use Dr. Bronner's on their yoni. It irritates the yoni, period. I do know that Divine Clementine Soap on the Rope does not irritate the yoni. I do know that Divine Clementine Soap on the Rope has healed certain yoni issues like yeast infections. So, another thing is, you must exercise your vagina. You must touch your vagina. Masturbation. Masturbation is healthy. It is not of the devil. It is not of anything that's evil. So you got to change your mindset if that's what you were born with, or I'm not born with, if that's what you were taught. I'm sorry. How you gonna know how to tell somebody how to please you and you don't know what you like? I believe that when a young woman or a young man starts to go through puberty, that they should learn how to pleasure themselves so that when they start getting those sexual urges, they will know how to search within more so than without, meaning going seeking pleasure from other entities that may not mean them any good. Most times they don't. So let's be mindful of the things that you're putting on your body, because they're getting in your bloodstream and they're affecting you physically inside. Number 2, self-pleasure. There's nothing wrong with self-pleasure. You have to know what you like so that you can tell somebody else what you like, and so that you can basically keep control over the urges that come with being a sexual being. Also, I want to say that since I've been using those yoni eggs, it has helped me get in tune with the emotional issues that led to the fibroids growing in my uterus, and it has led to me being more mindful of how I take care of my vagina and my womb, and who I let touch me in that way. So basically, I just want women to be more mindful. I know the thing about it is, what led me to this conversation was that I was having a conversation on Facebook with a few people, and a few people, few women showed up on the 2 women actually showed up on the thread and said, "Oh, these vagina eggs or these pussy rocks, they kind of expensive." Well, you know what? When you go get your hair colored and you pay over $50 for that shit and it ain't even healthy for your hair, your priorities, if you can't get a pussy rock that helps your vagina or helps your situation, and you can't spend that money on that, you really need to think about your priorities, because that hair color ain't doing nothing but keeping that gray from showing or giving you another look. It's not healthy for you. Taking care of your vagina may uh, call for some unconventional methods. Also, I want to say one more thing. Douching has never been healthy for the vagina. It actually knocks out the natural flora. The natural flora of your vagina is supposed to smell like a vagina. And I don't mean like fish. Because if your stuff smells like fish, then you have some type of infection that probably came from wearing tight pants, the not being able to breathe down there, scented conventional soaps, a rancid sex partner, or a yeast infection or bacterial vaginosis, all which come from basically chemicals, bad sex partners, bad choices in food, and I think that's about it. So I know I'm being broad, but this topic is very, very, it's a very sensitive topic. It's very dear to me, especially now that I've been dealing with fibroids since 2008. It has made me more mindful of how I take care of my vagina. So I hope I did not ramble too much today. Please leave a comment. I am open to constructive criticism on anything that I'm doing, especially if it's coming from a place of love and a place of good constructive criticism, not one of negative or being shady, because you can't shade sunlight, boo. And I'm here for a purpose, and this is one of my purposes, to help women be empowered about their vagina, to help girls be empowered about their vagina, and to help society respect the vagina more. So anyway, I hope that you all got my point today, and I hope that you all have a lovely week. And remember, hold on, let me plug up my computer because it's about to go off, and I don't want it to be cut off. Look inside yourself and don't be smelling on me. Banana. And if you want some help, well, be who you wanna be. Well, I say, well, look inside yourself. Ooh, ooh, because you have your own shine. But no, if you can't smell it, then, well, then don't be trying to steal mine. Have a great week. Peace.